Today, we will talk about KFC case. Our group members are Vicky, Jasmine, Ted, Garrison, and Gloria. This is our content. Firstly, I will briefly introduce KFC company. KFC is a popular fast food brand from America which enters China market in 1987. Nowadays, there are 53,000 KFC restaurants in China. However, the scandal of instant chicken leads to decreased revenue and bad reputation. Even though KFC has announced to stop to cooperate with some Chinese chicken farmers, but the supply still is a serious problem in China.
Hi, I'm Vicky. We use SWOT to analyze KFC's internal and external environment in Chinese market. For strategy, firstly, product localization. KFC combine Western product with Chinese product. Traditional Chinese cuisine is integrated to the product. Secondly, reasonable pricing. KFC's pricing position is to control the profit reasonably, restrict the price of similar product of competitors, and consider the ideal price in consumers' mind. Thirdly, effective site selection. The location of KFC store meet the requirements of visibility, accessibility, and convenience. Fourthly, diversified promotion. KFC use TV, print, internet, and social media to consolidate the brand image. Last one is accurate market positioning. KFC take family with children and young people as a target consumer. For weakness, untrustworthy supplier. KFC sometimes supply KFC with contaminated poultry or unqualified chicken. Second one is negative news. KFC has seen a lot of negative news such as unqualified chicken, high-calorie fried product, and excessive additives. For opportunities, firstly, favorable policy environment. China has joined the WTO, giving many preferential policies to foreign companies investing in China, which facilitates KFC's expansion. Good industry prospect. China's fast food industry have maintained a consistent trend of development. Next, rapid economic growth. The rapid economic growth improve people's income level and consumption habit. Thus, KFC gains a huge potential consumer market. Last one is new lifestyle. Now, people's value consumption habits have changed a lot. With the acceleration of urbanization, the demand for fast food is increasing, bringing more business opportunities to KFC. For threats, firstly, intense market competition. KFC faces threats from other foreign players such as McDonald's. They have similar food structure and marketing strategy. Besides, local fast food restaurants can offer more local food with lower price. Secondly, low barriers to entry. Due to the high profits and the low investment in fast food industry, a lot of new entrants have joined the intensified market competition.
All the strengths and weaknesses, there are three problems that KFC needs to overcome, which including the supply chain problems, the supervision of product quality and safety, and declining competitiveness. So the first problem is about the supply chain of raw materials. The type of chickens that KFC chooses is white feather chickens. It is kind of fast-growing chicken, but gets sick more easily and it needs more antibiotics to keep healthy. There are two reasons that lead to this symptom. The first one is that KFC doesn't have its own poultry farms in China. The second one is the economic development of China, because China practices a system of socialist and public land ownership. So the second problem is efficient supervision of product quality and safety. The sales of KFC declined due to many continuous food safety issues such as SARS, Sudan Rat. There are also two reasons led to the symptoms. Firstly, China's legal development is relatively loose. Secondly, KFC has different product quality and safety control standards for China and the United States. The third problem is the declining competitiveness. In recent years, KFC's market share and sales are declining. Many Asian and native fast food chains are expanding, such as Decors and Hualaishi. In addition, the competition from traditional Western food chains is also getting fiercer, such as McDonald's and Burger King. In the past, Chinese people generally believed that foreign food was safer than Chinese food because the regulation was stricter. This is a change in the cultural development in China.
Hello, I'm Ted. Now I will introduce three alternative strategies. The first strategy is establish KFC's chicken farms in China. China has a huge consumer demand for chicken, and KFC China's demand for chicken is also increasing. The unit labor cost and construction materials in China are relatively cheap compared to most other countries. By building its own chicken farms, KFC can manage the supply chain more effectively, and the company will be able to set strict standards to regulate the supply chain. The second strategy is repositioning and importing chicken. KFC China should try to reposition itself to capture its potential consumers. People pay more attention to the quality of products. Thus, companies should strive to improve product quality and services. If KFC chooses to import chicken from America, this will alleviate consumer concerns about the quality of chicken because America has stricter laws and regulations on food safety issues and has a complete supply chain. The third strategy is communication to consumers through effective advertising such as social media and new media. Consumers can understand the corporate culture. The company needs to organize public relations departments to effectively and quickly clarify rumors and establish a brand image. Companies can conduct lectures to educate them. Based on the above improvement, KFC will attract more consumers, which will further promote sales and increase overall market share.
After three strategies have been provided, evaluation and analysis are necessary here. Based on the case and the background of KFC China, there are four factors we should consider before we make the final decision: cost, the impact on organization, aspects of action, and the variety. As a result, the criteria used to evaluate alternatives are cost, effectiveness, influence on consumer perception, and the complexity. For the option 1, the advantage of KFC could well control the quality, and the mass farming production could lower the average cost of chicken. The disadvantages of KFC need a long period to achieve the goal, and setting up the large-scale farms involves many potential financial risks. So in short term, the strategy is not cost effectiveness enough, and it is complex. In long term, the initial investment may be covered by the reduced average cost of the chicken and influence customers' perception positively. For the option 2, the advantage are in the trust of Chinese customers, and the representation would allow KFC to be more distinguished from competitors. The disadvantages are the cost of importing may be higher than purchasing in China, and the customer may not accept the increase of the product price. Therefore, the cost effectiveness is relatively low, but it plays a powerful role in changing the customer's perception of KFC, and it has moderate complexity. For the option 3, the advantages allow KFC to interact directly with its customers, but it also has a weakness that the unreal communication would raise more ethical problems in the future. So the cost effectiveness is rather high and provides two alternatives, and the customer's judgment could be affected to a large extent. But the company has to control whether the perception would be positive or even more negative. In addition, this strategy is not complex with the development of the internet today.
Now I will give some recommendations. Since the most serious problem that KFC should solve are quality of chicken and negative brand image, therefore we choose import chicken and communicating with consumers mixed together. There are some reasons why we choose import from other countries. Firstly, Chinese believe that birds' food quality is higher than quality in China. Secondly, cooperating with suppliers and become shareholders, KFC can have rights to decide raw material and cost. Thirdly, some other countries' prices will be more cost-effective. In addition, using advertisements to show transparent production process for customers and rebuild trust. Next, I will talk about how to implement our strategic procurement department can find suppliers in international agriculture trade show and visiting chicken farms. In order to change consumers' attitude towards KFC, KFC marketing department can place advertisements in some popular social media, for example, Weibo and Douyin platform. It will be easy for KFC to be seen by target customers. Finally, I will introduce cost and contingency plan. In terms of advertisement, we need to pay 800 and 1,000 in Weibo, in addition 300 and 1,000 in Douyin platform. And in order to avoid the extension trade relationship between China and other countries, we will not only import chicken from other countries, we can previously prepare some other supplies when choosing suppliers. Thank you.